Is a matchup that has the potential to deliver one of the greatest games of this competition.
This should be fireworks all the way through. All the players are in this server. You look at JL, wonderful, Bit. You go to the FaZe side of things. Oh, hold on. Frozen does get one, taken down.
And gathered that information that Rain had not continued his push forward. Here's the connector fight. Imma coming out on top of it. Brokey going down. And now Rops. Oh my god. Okay, Rops can't handle that. That's a big shot from Wonderful. Karrigan now under scrutiny inside of this B-bomb site defense, and the flash connected, but here comes that short swing. It's Wonderful that goes down first. Karrigan distracted with too many angles, and he's overrun and overwhelmed. Suddenly it is only Rain. And he was last spotted towards T-spawn. Well, he's quick to market. Imma swings, big headshot, but he's being pushed from the other side, and Rain turns back to that. Okay, Rain, it pours down in the B-bomb site, but JL has to save NaVi and sinks Rain. Imma cuts through Rops. Opening kill found. 45 seconds remaining. Frozen starts to move out from under the wood, and Bit climbs down and changes positions with him. Frozen surely gone. Bit took a little longer than he would have expected to take that kill, but certainly will get it regardless. Karrigan and Brokey on the other side of the map. There's no other option. It is a save call, and that will be 4 rounds in a row for NaVi. JL getting close to taking some of these weapons away. Karrigan steadies himself, and the push comes in. He'll stop it, he'll handle it, and he'll even get an AK.
And a Molotov.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can cook up in the kitchen with that. 4 rounds in a row for NaVi, though. Looking sharp, and I mean, it's always a good day when Bit.
That comes along with the expectations that they establish for themselves in Copenhagen.
Well, Karrigan's going to have to manage this B hold because NaVi are starting to send multiple players in here quite quickly. Brokey, his shot will connect, it's damage onto Imma, but it's not a kill. Karrigan's under a lot of pressure now, a short side, but he's got Brokey to back him up. And Brokey is certainly doing that. Finally traded by Bit. Karrigan, he's staying alive so long, and he's actually found impact eventually. Wonderful's now left in a 1v4, and this push into the B-bomb site does not work out for NaVi.
No, great kills from Brokey, but really smart play. Good job from Karrigan, making himself a really difficult target to clear out of position. Finally found by Wonderful, but that's all he's gonna get, and FaZe is on the board in round 5. They're coming in right now.
All the util. Landing for NaVi, and Bit will start to extend out of Palace. He's covered off by the smoke at stairs. Brokey cannot see anything until that point. Smoke blasts open, reveals the likes of B. Now JL, a wild play, a wild card, and he plays it into death. It's Frozen fighting back through that smoke, and Bit is down. Wonderful towards CT, needed to land the shot. It rung out, but it's a miss. And Imma now with a 1v4 ahead of him. It's another solid hold from FaZe Clan, and one that will result in 4 players staying up and their 2nd round collected. He's one of their own, but on the other side, and Karrigan, he's scoped up, misses the shot. Now he's under a lot of pressure, bullets coming in. Karrigan's down to 20 health and relies upon his teammates to try and step up for him. It's old, reliable Rain to try and fend them off from Tetris. Imma swinging out, it's Rain that goes down. Rops also falls, and this is clean from NaVi. Kills all across the board. And Alexi B does not overstep the mark. Brokey just gets annihilated. And Frozen's too far from the action to be allowed. They're watching for it, so it's not going to happen. And he's going to turn to his death. Alexi B takes it from Connector. Is on over. And NaVi occupy mid, and Alexi B, he predicted that movement, he predicted that boost. Dishes out some damage. Grenade will not take the kill. And Alexi B is now out of this round. 4v4 established.
Oh yeah, but they've already gotten up a ramp with all the attention towards Khan.
Look at him.
Oh, good find from Karrigan. That's massive, but Bit is here. And this is a headshot angle made for him.
The machine sitting inside of Sandwich. He's got JL coming to join him through the top of the stairway, and they're distracted. They're looking for Bit, but it's all about JL now inside of this smoke. It starts to fade away. He's starting to span towards Brokey, giving away his position, but there's multiple targets that JL must select, and I don't think he's ready for Brokey. He thought he killed the only player there, but in fact, Brokey is the secret weapon, and he's got JL. Wonderful decides the AK is a little bit better for him. He switches into that for this round and takes one, but immediate trade from FaZe. Throughout this season is, do we get to see the Rops we become accustomed to at the start of CS2, or are we going to see Imma and Wonderful take 2 openers? Frozen straight through. That's a reply on Imma. It's going to keep NaVi ahead by just 1 player, and Bit is going for the same move he tries over and over again.
And it's effective to run it here. They have all the information. They know how many players FaZe just had in the middle. Oh, Bit good finds the headshot, sliver gap.
Big shot from Bit. Alexi B in connector, breaking apart Carrigan, and it's frozen left. NaVi just cleaning up their chances.
I think you have to save it this time. I'm shocked he's even stepping up into this. One kill, maybe time to bail out. 1v3, you have no money if you lose this rifle.
Save. That was the opportunity, but he's hanging around still. It's just so difficult to even get close to the site. It's wild he's staying committed to this. And now if he goes into the connector, he's surely going to die. They hear that reload. Wonderful's moved out of Palace. There's the connector peek from Alexi, and Frozen will not be able to save his weapon at all. So that is 6 rounds deep. Looking to be the player to gather the information nice and early about this attack. Now he sees those bullets whizzing past his head. It's going to be a drop down into the bomb site. He's hoping JL can cover him off. It's Alexi B to take that first. JL clean right through Carrigan. And Alexi B just staying composed here. FaZe not getting the space they would like, not getting these trades. And that bomb plant finally starting to come in, but that might be all that they get here unless Robson Brokey can start to pull this one back. And they are doing exactly that. Brokey's down though. JL coming through short, and NaVi recover it.
Frozen trying to apply a little bit of pressure for some movement. They pulled back the catwalk defender, which opens up the avenue for Carrigan. He's coming through this all day, and they pass each other. Good shots from Carrigan. Wonderful now has to stay on the other side of the smoke, but the bomb is not in a position to take advantage of this.
Not really, not at all. Carrigan's still fighting though. Get away, JL. Carrigan's just coming swinging. Carrigan down to 7 HP. Brokey has the bomb, and that's now been spotted. Now Bit is going to be primed to try and deal with this threat. He's going to drop down and try and stop the bomb from getting away. He'll do exactly that, but he lost a lot of his health too. Carrigan and Bit, the walking wounded right now. Well, I do think Bit's position should allow him a kill on Carrigan, but think again. Right. That is so wild for Mr. Anderson.
Who's playing on his computer? Because it's not the Carrigan that I'm used to.
This is crazy. The break did him well. Just a little bit of rest and recovery.
It's just unfortunate and awkward that with the bomb being dropped, Brokey was doing his best to fall back, even kind of read the fact there was going to be a follow-up fight, but
they got to play for elimination now, right? It's like 18 seconds left. They just got to try and get kills. Carrigan's down. Frozen's now caught between 2 players. And although it was lovely to watch from Carrigan, it does. Rain creeping up short. Hasn't had the performance he would have hoped for, but that's a good entry, and it's even better on the second. JL goes down in the window, and Brokey missed shot through connector. He recovers, he gets a second chance, and he won't miss that. Alexi B fends off Carrigan, but FaZe ahead in a comfortable way right now, 4 versus 2. Emma is starting to search the ramp, worried about Palace. They haven't quite pieced together what FaZe are about to do, and it's coming through connector into this A site. Emma hides inside of ramp. FaZe will realize that has to be a possibility they should consider. Alexi B through jungle. If he can get a double kill, it reopens this question. And Emma, it's a big shot on Rops. It's now suddenly Emma in a 1v2. It doesn't feel as unrealistic as it did just mere moments ago. Rain is low, 25 health, and it does not matter if Emma just jumps into him.
But deciding to play it a little bit wise with their money, a little bit conservative with their money, considering the lead.
Alexi B is pushed up in that top mid smoke, but look how aware Rain is of this possibility.
And also there's just a timer on this play. Like Alexi's gonna have to make a move. He does it as soon as his teammates swing. Good job on that. Not too bad.
From Carrigan, that's kind of filthy. And now FaZe's reaction is to jump out into the A side because they've seen so many numbers in middle that this A side has to be weak.
Help catapult their money into them being very, very comfortable for the next 2 or 3 rounds. Good decision making from NaVi has set them up very, very well to close this out without too many issues.
In positions like ramp, and that might be enough to topple Bit. Carrigan goes down inside a connector. Frozen is enough to remove Bit, in fact, and now Wonderful is under a little bit more pressure because he's got to position himself to deal with that ramp threat, and Frozen, well, he just pushes forward. Doesn't care about the AWP presence. And now Wimmer has to try and patch things up for NaVi. Had a chance there, but Frozen's not stopping. He's had a round. And we are starting to see the individuals from FaZe have more and more of these moments. It is taken out by JL. Frozen's down. Robs replies. Alexi B back through the smoke. Suddenly, it's a 1v1. And there's lots of time on that fuse. It's Brokey up against Alexi B.
And how does he choose to play it, Brokey? Does he look for the cross? Does he try and get the pick as he comes in? Does he wait for the defuse? Alexi's got no utility to help himself get into the bomb site.
He now has one flash that he picks up off the floor, spots out the arm, spots out the leg, and Brokey still peeks to close it.
Oh, shot tags.
Yeah, it's not enough to bring him down though. And now this attack into the B-bomb site is currently coming through. Frozen, spotting out a couple. Rob's working in tandem from the apartments. Oh, JL! He's been silent, but suddenly a big bang on the Deeg. It's two picked up. And Brokey, he is the next victim that JL has in his sights. They want to dodge that Deagle while it's hot. And they're going to go back in a bit. And he's going to try and stop them through the connector, but they realize they just got to go, and they run right in. And now it's a 1v1. It's a clutch that JL can win. He's up against Carrigan, the top fragger here on the server. And the AK-47 in his hands, he'll go into spawn, but JL is closer than Carrigan will suspect. And JL's coming around that backside. Carrigan goes down. What a round from JL. As soon as FaZe Clan are about to tie things up, JL steps up with a deagle, and NaVi finally head to map point. NaVi are on this side of the map. Here's the first fighting connector, JL. Revenge for Carrigan, but he runs with his smoke out. It's a little awkward. And eventually it's Emma that comes out on top of that. NaVi a player up. Rob's trading it out, keeping the numbers even. And equilibrium once again established. Bit plays from Ninja. Frozen into a sandwich. And Bit's gonna peek out. Good timing on that. Frozen was looking the wrong way. Bit gets pushed. Wonderful has his palace. And it's all over here on Mirage. Unless Brokey's got something magic. And he just doesn't. NaVi stopped the comeback. NaVi stopped FaZe. And they've got Mirage to kick off this quarterfinal. About Hut. Frozen's got some space out here, but he's caught in the open, and JL's come back to cover that off, and Frozen goes down. So now it is going to be the lower bomb site under scrutiny. And Alexi B decides he doesn't want to stand and fight on those stairs. Instead, he'll jump up into the rafters, but Rain doesn't care where he's going to fight him because he knows he's going to win it. Rops has been lurking the whole time here at door, and finally it's his time to strike on Imma, who he's just dancing with at the moment, keeping him pinned, and Emma comes out with those Julies.
Yeah, but that still took a long time to solve that engagement, so NaVi have really got to hustle. They've got no kits. This has to be a very fast-paced retake and very clean kills as they come in. Brokey is going to be tucked against the wall.
Brokey just chilling around this corner. Good kill. That's Emma down, and really the chances for NaVi are starting to shrink incredibly low. It's so awkward. That was not a fight that we expected to see.
Do they have time?
Here's Carrigan. About to peek in a bit, and Bit wins that fight. So eventually the trade comes in here for NaVi. It's been a very slow play down into the lower bomb site here for FaZe, but now they decide to go. The plant is now coming in.
They still don't know about Wonderful either, that there's two on control side. And actually it might not matter anymore because now the retake's going to come in, and now you have to expect you're going to see plenty of NaVi bodies wherever you look.
It's been a strange round here. Everyone's just kind of looking for the next opponent, but there is none. They're not walking into anybody. Eventually, the fight will come in here. It's going to be Imma versus Frozen. The Galil outmatches Imma, and the second on Alexi B. That's enough. Brokey follows up, and FaZe with 3 rounds in a row.
Towards Secret, he'll be fine. Everyone should be fine on the explosion, and FaZe has a 3-0 lead.
Carrigan. They're going to continue to push into this lower bomb side. Wonderful coming up to the control room window, and they break open. And he smashes open Rain and Carrigan. They didn't seem ready for that possibility. They didn't seem ready for the swing of Wonderful. Both players with hands busy. Well, 55 seconds left. It is NaVi winning this round off the back of that saved AK-47, and now they've got 2 of them. Bit right through Brokey. Rops is lurking upside, and he hasn't even been able to get a kill yet. That's one locked in. That's a kill on JL, and he's got it. He'll dive down the vent and eventually die to Wonderful, who secures a 4K, and Blade will give him a fist bump because that is incredible from Wonderful. He's patient though from FaZe. They're set up in a way that would gonna destroy any aggression into the lobby, but not looking the right way. And oh no, the timing for Brokey to descend down the ladder, that's the bomb. And the push from NaVi works out perfectly.
And NaVi take the lead for the first time on Nuke. An upper rush. Through the squeak door, through the flames, through the fire. Carrigan's P250 leading the way. Emma's gonna handle it. Alexi gets involved in the action. And they take a good amount of losses, and it's a 1v1 all of a sudden.
Yeah, Robs has got 2 already with this round. He's going to keep the Tech 9 in hand. He's 15 HP. Yep. Because there's so much time, Robs can be very methodical, but it's all about whether or not he gets to spot Wonderful here. Well, Wonderful turns. He's going to find himself Robs.
NaVi trying to stall out this utility. Alexi sees a little bit more than he wants to engage with. Oh, it took Kerrigan's attention away for just a moment, and it goes 1-for-1.
And they're just committing down lower now. FaZe sending players here with this lobby play forward from JL. He's about to meet.
There's no one in ramp room. Nobody can actually rotate to attend to this.
JL's coming around the back. That's Rob's dead. Easy kill for JL, and he'll upgrade into an AK-47. Frozen's timing is not good enough to be able to trade that out. Now BiT, he's hearing a lot of presence in front of him. They know that bomb's down on the B site, and NaVi are going to play this in a 4v3 retake scenario.
Frozen's flanking the flankers, though. This is everything.
This could be huge. This could be absolutely huge from Frozen. He needs his teammates to survive inside of the site for a little longer for him to finally activate, and now he has taken that kill. NaVi realize they're being flanked, and it's all falling apart for NaVi. FaZe piece it together. Wonderful, committing towards red.
So aggression. Aggression is the solution. Get someone actually out at red box to put a stop to this.
Swinging out into the fight, and it's a double from Wonderful. Rain and Frozen both dead in an instant.
It's all for FaZe to use to block off these choke points if they can get past BiT.
Getting past BiT, it's tough. It can be very difficult, but it's free for him up, and BiT, okay, cleans up. Shows that he can do the job of two men. And finally taken out by Rops. It's just so elusive, so difficult to find. And he's got 2 kills and that puts him in a clutch that he can now win. He'll deploy the smoke for some cover in the site, but it is quite an uncomfortable position to find himself in because he's worried about double doors, he's worried about decon ramp, and now control room. Rops is good in these situations. He's so good when he's put up against it, but not this time. JL just runs out those flashes into the upper bomb site. Here they go. JL defending against Kerrigan. Second kill is even better on Frozen. And right now it's looking like NaVi are coming out on top of this half. Rain is doing what he can, but it's not going to be enough. Even with his strength, he can't push his team forward, and it's Brokey left in a 1v4, and it will be NaVi with 7 to close out this half unless Brokey can break them apart, and he won't. 7 rounds secured. Great adaptation towards the end.
Have like Wonderful's AK-47.
Plenty of opportunities in the second half to change that, and Brokey set up with Kerrigan with a dual Berettas. Oh, it's not worked out at all. NaVi just cut right through the double setup. It looked like that was at least guaranteed 1 kill.
Yeah, it looked like that should have had a way more impact. Rain does find Alexi at the end of the day, moving forward. Wonderful, going to be tucked into the corner by Vents. Problem is, Rain's teammate has 18 HP, so Rops can't take a single bullet.
To be seen.
Yeah,
like, that is so ridiculous from Rain. He's looking for a bit more, and you keep giving him chances. You keep letting him back into this, and BiT's in a 1v2. Rain has done absolutely everything on his own, and now Rops must finish. He must finish against BiT, and he can't stop him. Oh my God, Rain, that was something ridiculous. That was something special, but it doesn't turn out to be a round win.
Yeah, and I think they need to get to that point like right now. You know, like it needs to happen in this round. Rain gonna spam down Ema to about half HP, spots one more on top of the mini roof, almost finds the headshot, and he's still dueling.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage. Kerrigan's actually going to finish off one of those initial players. That's Ima going down. Rain knows that BiT is still up on top of main. He's going to try and deal with that threat. Dropping down. They line up, and it's Rain with a quick double. Brokey with a wallbang straight through that smoke, and Alexi B hits the deck. When we wanted FaZe to step up, they do it in style. And speaking of style, there's a lovely one-tap from JL. Is there anything else? The answer is swift no.
So, and remember, keep in mind, the comeback on Mirage began with the Rain triple kill on the T side.
Speaking of setup, it's Rops is now put up inside of ramp room. He is going a little bit more aggressive. He now takes a position backwards. Rain is found in main, and he'll collect the life of Alexi B. Rops in ramp is ready for the attack coming towards him, but he's not ready for how many players there are. Brokey can try and back him up. He's got the rotation, but
my God.
BiT is just mauling them. Another big shot from BiT. We've seen him do this before in this competition. Just absolutely annihilate the AWP rotating through to that spot.
I don't think Rain's going to get here in time to stop this. Maybe on BiT, low HP coming around. Wonderful has the bomb. One's already up, two's already up.
Where's the bomb? The bomb is the last player coming up, and Rain is focused on Heaven. Instead, he gets back, and he brings Wonderful out of it. Rain is doing everything he can to keep them in this. It's Frozen and Kerrigan that now must win this 2v1.
If JL can give this some time, let it breathe. Let them think maybe you're going downstairs.
Around these rafters. It'll be a loud descent, and that will give away his position. Now he commits to the back of the bomb site to put the bomb down. FaZe will start to move into position, and Kerrigan going forward. JL's got that headshot. This could break FaZe. This could absolutely shatter them. And Frozen ascends. Heading back into the lobby. But JL has no idea. He has no idea where it's coming from. And Frozen just about saves FaZe.
To rotate back up, re-smoke door, and that's when the execute's coming in. Horribly timed for NaVi.
Perfectly timed for FaZe though. And now they're gonna go through it. BiT with a headshot on Karrigan. Frozen steps into action, covering off height. They're continuing to charge in. robs gets only one. He wanted a little bit more out of that. And a big shot from him, and that is incredible right through the smoke. Brokey to keep FaZe beating. He comes from heaven, but this just feels like a tall task.
The information, that's the shake of the head that's like, we knew what was coming. We knew exactly what was coming. We had the smokes in. And oh yeah, JL's going out upper.
They're gonna send Action Man into Brokey, no scope to the head. Mac 10 down. BiT following up in this A side. It is down bad right now. Karrigan has to step up, and he does. He moves out in front of them, and this quick attack for NaVi hasn't exactly worked out, and just about getting out of those flames. Ninth round for FaZe, and really important that they were able to bounce back after the timeout. Still in this fight, still in this comeback. Rain is so comfortable in the back of Garage, and you can see why. So many options of positions for him to play. He opens up the affairs with a quick kill, but Brokey stays committed. robs goes down without a fight, and now it's all on Frozen in this lower site. They're coming over the top of him, and without fright, it's a double from Frozen. Freezes them out, and just JL, and of course, Frozen will clean up. It got a little scary for a moment.
Pistols, armor, and utility for NaVi. The upper bust they've executed in this map have been hit or miss. They're gonna go for it again.
Likes to be straight out, right into Karrigan. They line up. There's one for Karrigan. Rain will take his. NaVi staying committed. Frozen, oh, that is a sick transfer from Frozen. Everyone from FaZe coming alive now. There's no respite in any of these rounds, and Karrigan starts off the proceedings of overtime with a little acceleration. He comes out with two. Rain down again. But look at the space that Imma has gained.
Yeah, this can actually, I mean, that's obviously a fantastic double kill, but this can actually all turn around really quickly with Imma's positioning. I don't know if FaZe realizes it. I don't know if they realize that Heaven is going to be a pressure point. Maybe they do as Frozen pushes in towards Hut to find safety. When Imma clears out this site, he's going to be telling his team, the bomb site's clear. They've got to be pushed in towards Hut. And actually, he might just clear it out himself. Going all the way around, he's found it. Good, smart play. Imma reading the situation.
3v3 again, but look at who it is. It's robs. Well, he's not around for long. BiT is the bane of his existence. Brokey misses the shot on the crossover. Wonderful gets past BiT, then and that 3v3 turns into a 3v1 real quick.
That 5v3 turns into a into a 1v3 real quick. Karrigan gets the two opening kills. Beautiful shots in through Squeak Door, and they cannot capitalize. Navi's content to let these smokes clear before they make their move.
BiT up next. Quick kill, follow-up is even better. It's Karrigan to hit the deck, and BiT to open up the A site.
26 kills for BiT. What a monster, an absolute beast.
He is playing like a tournament MVP right now. Obviously, this is the second series we've seen from them, but that opening best of three, he was sharp. And that, unfortunately for Brokey, is nightmarish. Rain is being canceled out in overtime and towards the end of regulation. A sick move. This could be the winning move.
It worked from them earlier. They had a double push in ramp room that completely wrecked FaZe.
This kind of play could knock FaZe Clan out here in Riyadh. BiT uses Rain's own position against him. Alexi B chimes in, and NaVi will send FaZe packing. NaVi through to the semifinals of the Esports World Cup and toppling FaZe Clan on their path. This head-to-head is starting to come up NaVi time and time.